Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for Living Local, your lifestyle show for everything Charleston. I'm Ashley Meservey. Today, we're here on the beautiful campus of Charleston Southern University, where we're learning all about their computer science program and why you should consider maybe enrolling. Let's start off as far as computer science. You offer a wide variety of classes. Tell us about the program.
Sure. Well, we have a variety of undergraduate and graduate programs that students can enroll in. We have a BS and a BA in computer science, and they're very similar. There's a lot of programming, a lot of networking. They take database coursework. The BA has a little bit more of a business background, so they'll also take accounting and economics. And then in the computer science, the Bachelor of Science program, they take some mathematics coursework as well. We also have a brand new Bachelor of Science in cybersecurity, and that would enable the student to not only take some of those more traditional computer science courses, but they also take more advanced network security classes like network penetration and hacking. So they actually get to be offensive and be able to hack into different computer systems to test and to be sure that they can defend against those attacks as well.
So really, as far as in the workforce, they would be charged with these types of tasks, correct?
Correct. So they would be in charge of making sure that the network systems that they have at their particular company and the database and the web, the web front end, all of that are locked down so that they're secure. And also those human factors, so making sure that employees don't click something that they perhaps shouldn't and get led off into.
It happens to me all the time, yes. Let's talk about the Board of Visitors Scholarship.
Yeah. Great. So the Board of Visitors are an organization that helps students kind of in that gap area where they may need $1,000, $2,000 to cover the rest of their expenses for school. It's a very important position to be in our Board of Visitors. We have annual meetings where the Board of Visitors gets together and advises the college on various aspects and also helps students with employment. But those scholarships are so incredibly important to our students because so many are working and they have jobs, but then a computer science program, for example, is very challenging. And so having to work full-time, some of our students work full-time, having to do that and take coursework is very difficult. So those scholarships are unbelievably helpful to kind of get in that gap where the student doesn't have to have a job and can really focus on coursework.
As far as like the competition, I'm assuming it'd be pretty competitive, correct?
To get a Board of Visitors scholarship, actually we've been very blessed to have quite a few Board of Visitors, and so in that aspect students are able to get those scholarships, but we do give those to kind of our top performing students so that we know that those students are going to work very hard in their programs. I mean, having a scholarship from a Board of Visitors is a really big deal because they can focus more on their coursework. They don't have to worry about where is that little bit of money going to come from, and so they're better able to work on their classes.
So where are some of these students going? I mean, are they staying in the Charleston area?
Many of them are staying because many of our students come to us from the local area, and so they go to school here and many of them want to stay here. So they're employed at places like Santee Cooper, Boeing, either in St. Louis or here in Charleston, Spay-War, which is part of the Navy, or Booz Allen Hamilton, Atlas Technologies, some of our smaller employers.
The list goes on and on.
It just goes on and on, so they're everywhere.
So, and as far as their opportunity to get employed right out of college, I'm sure I mean, because we have a high demand for these types of people that specialize in this area,
yes,
correct?
We've been very fortunate, and our graduates find work very quickly, either in the local area or if they want to move outside of the state, that's available to them as well.
And how do you personally, being a professor here, prepare them for the next stage?
Well, we make sure that our curriculum is up to industry standards. We have an industry advisory board that guides our curriculum and also helps our students with internships. We believe that internships are very important to our students. So they gain that real world time in the business as well as having the fundamentals down. All
right, well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Want to learn more about the programs available at Charleston Southern University? Visit them online at csuNIV.edu.